Right.
Welcome back to Journey with Jay. I know it's been a while, but don't worry about it. I got a lot of information to get to. It's Black History Month. When we talk about Black History Month, people think it's positive, but I don't think it's positive. Let me tell you why. I really believe that the plan for this world and this country is to control black people, right? Control. Let me explain why. Why do we have a month? Do white people have White History Month? Do Chinese people have Chinese History Month? Do Jewish people have Jewish History Month? Do Italians have Italian History Month? No. Why do you think it is that they gave us a month? It's about control. At the end of the day, why are we celebrating our history, right? We're talking about the history of black people. And if we talk about history, that means that we were in a position of ownership and we owned everything. How else will we have history, right? Why are we talking about historical black people and what they've done in the world? Aren't there other races that have done historical things in the world? Why are we just talking about black people this month? To me, what we need to do is celebrate us the whole year, because we are one of the people that invented a lot of things in the world. We have the ability, if we just learn how to connect with each other and to work together, to do anything in this world. But the plan was put in place for us to not work with each other. That way, ownership was stripped away from us, and now we are consumers. If you look at that, we consume things. We don't own things. Why is that? Because the plan was put in place for us to be workers, not owners. So once again, why are we celebrating Black History Month? For what reason? If it was a situation where every race had a month, it would make sense to me. But we're the only race to have a month. And then on top of that, they put it in February, the shortest month of the year. Go figure. Once again, it's about control and appeasing us and trying to put us in a position that we have something that we don't have. So also, if you look at how in the world there's only been white presidents, right? So what they said, what did they do? They said, hey, let's give him Barack Obama. Let's put him in the presidency so we can keep those people quiet, so we can shut them up, so we can control them. Key element is control. Once again, control them. And if you look at that, we had all these black hate crimes going against us. Cops shooting us for no reason. Cops doing all these things to us, but not one law would have for black people when he was in president. Because you know why? Because it's like controlling a puppet. He was only allowed to do what they wanted him to do. So it's amazing that in his first term, he was talking about, not same-sex marriages and things of this nature and all these things that he was totally against. But in his second term, passed gay rights. No black, no reparations, anything for us with all the hate crimes and all the things that are going on in the world against. So you have to wonder, like I said about Black History Month, like I said about Obama, it's about control. If we understand that and we start to do our research, let's take our control back. Let's take the control back of all the things that they strip from us. We have the power to do it, but we have to unite. We have to stand for something. If we don't stand up, we're going to get pushed down. And that's what's going on in the world. So let's start to stand up. Let's start to do our research. Let's start to understand how they put a system in place that is put in place for us to be controlled. I call it systematic failure. And if you look at it, look how everything is planned out. Look how everything is planned out in the world, how things are set up. I'm going to be talking about all types of things going forward. I just want to give you a snippet of information about how Black History Month is a fraud. It's a scam.
Right.
What is the point of it? No other race has a month. Has anybody ever thought about that? These are some of the things that I look at and do research on to say, why was it put in place? What is the point of it? At the end of the day, we should be celebrated no matter what, not condensed into a month whenever no other race has a month on the calendar. What is the point? Why do they call the day after Thanksgiving Black Friday? Why is it not called White Friday, Chinese Friday, Italian Friday? What is the point? And they label that as the biggest day that we can consume and spend our money. It's ironic that they named it Black Friday, right? I totally disagree with it. It shouldn't be called Black Friday. We shouldn't have a Black History Month. What are your thoughts, people? At the end of the day, we have to be critical thinkers. We can't believe what they tell us. We got to be seekers of information. That's what I had to say. Very brief. Hopefully it's informative and hopefully people learn something from it. It's just my views on Black History Month. And as always, I welcome all comments, good, bad, or indifferent. Thanks for tuning in with Journey with Jay. More to come. God bless.